In fixed income markets, specifically in credit markets, we see a lot of structural inefficiencies. At Pimco, through multi-decades, we've seen that creating portfolios that take advantage of these structural inefficiencies add to consistent and repeatable alpha through years. And that's what we've done for our clients through many years. The reason why these structural inefficiencies exist in the markets are many reasons, multifold. I'll talk about a few, such as non-economic buyers. They might be just yield-oriented buyers and not that focused on the spread, and whereas Pimco is thinking about total return and where the inefficiencies are along the different points in the curve. Others might be behavioral or preferred habitat, whereas if a European-based buyer will be more easier for them to buy the European bonds, whereas Pimco, for the same credit, is looking at the cross-currency relative value analysis across global markets and finding the best opportunity from that person. Sometimes there is even complexity premium. There's a lot of optionality embedded in options, or there's a lot of structured risk in the bonds, and Pimco is able to price that and then take advantage of where the mispricings might or might not be. Great question. When Pimco starts a portfolio construction exercise, which I believe is the secret sauce for Pimco in some sense, we always start from the structural inefficiencies. That's the building block, that's the chassis of a car, if you may. And those exist in the market as I described to you in the previous question. Once we build the chassis of the car, we go into the thematic trades, which our analysts, our analytics team, or our portfolio specialists across different teams globally come about and tell us where they are finding opportunities in market. Now look, by definition, the structural inefficiencies have better Sharpe ratios. Our data suggests the thematic trades have slightly inferior Sharpe ratios, but yet when you find opportunities, you take advantage of that. And then finally, it's the opportunistic trades as and when they appear in markets. Now look, when spreads are tight in such an environment, the opportunistic bucket is a lot shallower. A lot of focus goes in the structural bucket. These three layers all put together create a more defensive, diversified portfolio that delivers repeatable alpha and hits a lot of singles, especially when spreads are tight in this environment. Given Pimco is one of the largest lenders to corporates and sovereigns, we have very strong access to credits wherein we can create our own outcomes. When we go in and do reverse inquiries, we are able to harvest some premium in these situations, which is on top of the regular beta that the market is asking for. Having a more alpha-oriented view or philosophy really helps also in this scenario, especially when credit spreads are tight. Driving your returns less from beta and more from alpha-oriented opportunities, such as dislocations, such as structural inefficiencies, and then very selective thematic trades where you see mispricings is very important for Pimco.